So first things first, what is color magic? Color magic is the mindful or intentional use of the color spectrum as a way to invite and call in certain properties, qualities, correspondences into our life. And if you are thinking in your mind, what a pile of new age BS, I have two things to say to you. One, wow, you're very unfamiliar with magic. And two, you're welcome, because this video is gonna change your mind completely. Not only am I going to tell you what each color means and represents symbolically, but also I'm gonna give you really easy ways, 4 ways you can use colors in your everyday life in order to have this skill in your tool belt. This is something really valuable, so you do not want to miss out on that. Hello there, beautiful souls. Welcome or welcome back to the Living Simplyy channel. My name is Fatih, and I'm a holistic astrologer on a mission to help you awaken to your true inner divinity. If you are new here, please do not hesitate to subscribe and hit the notifications bell. You can also follow me on Instagram. I will put my handles somewhere here or in the description box. And by doing so, you can stay up to date whenever my new content comes out. So like I was saying, color therapy or color magic, however you want to call it, has been used for decades by numerous civilizations and cultures. And the reason for that is that people from the past and from the present knew that our senses are portals. They are portals that can bridge between the outside world and the inside world. Let me give you an example. When you hear a sound, that sound is literally outside of you, but the moment it gets in contact with your ears, it becomes something internal. It becomes a memory, a feeling, etc., etc. So because of this, our sight, our feelings, our touch, all of these senses that we have are very important ways to impact the inner world and the outside world. And to give you an example of a practice, of an ancient practice that uses this for ages, Ayurveda comes to mind. So this is an Indian healing practice that literally translates to the science of life or the healing science of life. And in their practices, it is said that certain colors can heal our doshas or our energy centers. I have an entire paragraph dedicated to it in the article that inspired today's video. I will put the link in the description box, so do not hesitate to go read the full article. Okay, so now that we have just went through what color magic / color therapy means, let's take a quick and brief tour through the colors to see what each color represents. Quick disclaimer before we continue, this list is non-exhaustive, and the first and most important thing that you will need as we go through this list of colors is to know your natural preferences. So it is great to know the natural properties of red, but if you hate or love red, that is even more beneficial for you to know, and just to figure out how you can use this color better. So we all have certain colors that we love. For me, it's this shade of blue that I'm wearing today. I just love it. This is one of my preferred colors ever. And we all have that, a color that attracts us and a color that repels us. If that's the case for you, or if not, doesn't matter, keep an open mind. Just because you love a certain color or hate a certain color doesn't mean that you do not need it or that you can banish it from your life completely. No, we need all colors, all colors are important. I repeat, all colors are important. This is so cliche, it sounds like I'm speaking about people, but yeah, it is. But we need diversity. We need all the diverse colors of this universe. So let's begin by the color black. Black is the color of darkness, the shadows, and the night, basically. It's the color of the night. And because of this is a very cloaking color. When you wear black, you're invisible. You're literally invisible. This is the frequency it has. Black shields you from unwanted energies, psychic attacks, toxicity, and all things, funky. So this is why actually magicians wear a lot of black, because it hides you. It's like it acts like a shell or armor against negativity around you. And this is also why goth teenagers love to wear black, because, you know, we're all vulnerable during our teenage years. So wearing black can actually help us feel a little bit, you know, more blended in. So wear black whenever you feel you need to feel grounded, secure, protected, and hidden. But do not act surprised if you're too hidden, almost invisible when you wear black. Also, black in the unconscious collective, although that's not actually what black means, does correlate with, you know, concepts such as death and evil, chaos, etc. So do keep in mind that although black does not mean evil, it does have this connotation around it, in case you're using it for something that's really not related to death, etc. So now let's speak about white. White, contrary to black, is receptive and welcoming. This is the color that literally, if you wear white, you're a blank page that invites stains. You invite stains and colors like no other color. So white is this beautiful color that speaks about divine light and ascension and transcendence and purity. This is why it's used in the bridal gown of brides, because it is supposed to present this pure being that is untouched and immaculated. So these are some of the connotations of white. If you want to use it, please make sure that you're ready to face the stains that will come your way. You'll literally attract them. This is why moths are attracted, and, you know, fireflies and all of that are attracted to light, because white has this attractive quality about it. So let's speak about green. Green is the color of abundance and love. This is the heart chakra. The heart chakra is green, and it is related to the abundant nature of the universe. This is, you know, when you look at nature, at plants, they are green because they're just so lushy and fertile. This is fertile grounds. So fertility, good health, money, prosperity, all of these themes are related with the color green. So this is a great color to use if you want to attract more cash flow and abundance and fertility into your life. It is a great ally to have. It is also a great thing to do if you're trying to invoke more healing, because when things are healthy, they are running in a green aura. They have a green aura around them. So this is the color of health and well-being. So let's talk about blue now. Blue is the color related to serenity, peace, forgiveness, calm, and Zen mind states. This is also the color related to communication and the throat chakra. So if you want to communicate better and, you know, calm your racing thoughts, bring more clarity and, you know, chillness to your thoughts so that you can express your inner voice better, blue is the color to go. Let's take a look at yellow now. Yellow is the color of the sun. So think bright, cheerful, excited, inspired, and bubbly, creativity and inner, you know, confidence, if I may say. This is the color of the solar plexus, so it's related to your confidence and to your sense of excitement. So whenever you're feeling blue, excuse my color pun, whenever you're feeling blue, using and wearing and surrounding yourself with yellow is really helpful. This is why getting your vitamin D from the sun is important, because whenever you take this yellowness, you can become more alive. You can have more vitality and stamina within you. So this is a great color to use if you want to have more playfulness and joy and lightheartedness in your life. Also, when yellow is in a gold shade, this color speaks of prosperity and royalty and just abundance all around, like money abundance, physical abundance. So red is the color of passion. And because red is also related to the color of fire and blood, it is a color that's related to Mars and to all things related to, you know, our ability to move, to courage, to competition, bravado, and drive. This is everything that gets us, you know, worked up. And it is also related to our inner seductress and, you know, the more passionate type of love. So whenever using red, keep in mind that it has this very sexual feel to it. This is why when a woman wears red lipstick or wears red outfit, you know, all the eyes are on her, because red has this ability to activate our blood. This is really the power of red. And if you're curious why there's a correlation with Mars, I invite you to watch one of my videos called Planets in Astrology and what they represent, what each planet represents. It will help you understand a lot clearer why red is related to Mars as a planet. Orange. Orange is a mix of red and yellow. And because of this, it is related to our sacral chakra and to our sexuality and sense of creativity. This is a creativity that comes from the womb, that comes from our sacral region. If you're familiar with this chakra system, you know what I'm speaking about. But basically, what gives you the ability to create life is what gives you the ability to create art or, you know, any other form of things. So orange is a great thing to wear and use whenever you want to have this ability to create, to radiate things outside of you, to birth things into being. This is your ally. So now let's get to pink. Pink is related to gentleness and romance and self-love, self-healing also, and all these cuter types of affections. See, there's 3 types of love, okay? There's the green love. The green love is universal love. This is the love that a mother has for her son. There's red love. This is the love that you have for your partner, sexually and physically. And then there's red love. This is a love that you have for yourself. This is when you pamper yourself, when you take care of yourself. This is really all about these, you know, kind of, I wouldn't say girly because they're not girly. It is healing types of arts and affections. So use pink whenever you want to heal something within you or hug yourself. Give yourself a hug through using this color often. So now let's speak about purple. Purple is the color of spirituality by excellence. This is the color of the third eye chakra, of wisdom, knowledge, inner knowing, and your inner mystic overall. This is the magician within. This is that that color that just invites higher knowledge and higher pursuits and spiritual growth within you. So use this color whenever you want to bring more awareness to your life in order to make better informed decisions and to simply know things and look at things from different angles and maybe change the outcome of things because you have information that others wouldn't necessarily have. Just saying. But yeah, purple is the color of magic. This is the color of the occult, of wisdom, and all the things related to it. And last but not least, let's take a look at brown. Brown is the color of wood. And because of this, it is a very grounding, calming, and neutral color, if I may say. This is a little bit like gray. Gray is really neutral. I forgot to mention it in today's list, but yeah, gray is neutral, but also boring. But brown is more neutral, less boring. It is more about growing roots and being calm and steady and solid in your decisions. So whenever you're feeling like you're too worried, too anxious, too in your mind, too in your head, wear or use brown, because it will, just brown or any earthy colors, you know, like camel, beige, all of that, because these colors will help you stay focused and, you know, centered. This is a great color to stay centered. Okay, so before we move on to the ways in which you can use the colors that I've just mentioned today, I just wanted to touch base on a few important things to keep in mind. Our eyes love natural things. Our senses love natural things. So artificial, neon, too bright colors, etc., especially the ones that we have on our phones, on screens, such as television, etc., are disturbing colors. to our inner guidance system. Unfortunately, these are colors that cause a lot of imbalance and tire our eyes. So unfortunately, when I say use blue, I don't mean use blue on your phone. I don't mean just look at me wearing my blue shirt. I mean actually use blue around you, like a blue that you can actually touch and feel. Like maybe look at the sky or buy something blue instead of just looking at it through a screen, because that color is going to cause more balance and harm than good. Okay, so now that you know what each color represents, let's take a look at how you can incorporate these colors into your everyday life. And first things first is, surprise, surprise, wearing them. Yes, as simple as it sounds, wearing the color either as clothes, jewelry, accessories, handbags, whatever it is. As long as you wear these colors, you are inviting their properties into your life. I think as girls, we all had this experience of that day when you decided to wear bright lipstick on your face, or I don't know, a red dress, and just saw how everyone was acting different around you. And now you know why, because there's a theory and an actual magical theory behind it. And because I'm your magical bestie, I decided to give you a few pointers that can help you go even further. As an example, wearing green nail polish to a job interview or to your rendezvous at the bank is a great way to attract cash. Or I don't know, wearing a blue jean instead of that black denim jean to an event where you have to speak out loud in front of people. All of these things. Or as an example, wearing blue pajamas, that's also a great thing if you want to sleep well. Or I don't know, orange pajamas if you're trying to make a baby with your partner. These things, these ideas are things that you should practically put in place and put your mind and intention into them, because the results that you're going to start seeing, I guarantee you, are going to go way beyond your expectations. Trust me. So the second way you can use color magic in your everyday life is surrounding yourself with it through art, decor, and home furniture. Think paintings, I don't know, sofas, bed sheets, and all of these things that you kind of see every single day. We spend a lot of time in our houses, rooms, bedrooms, whatever. And because of this, especially now, since we work from home a lot more often, I don't know for you, let me know in the comment section if you work from home or not. But for me, it's the case. I spend a lot of time at my place. And because of this, surrounding myself with colors that inspire me and activate centers within me that I want to work on is a great thing to do. So any color that's too bright, too loud, too whatever, I kind of try to, send that away and focus on the colors that I want for myself. As you can see behind me, these are grounding colors, these are peaceful colors, a lot of vegetation and plants. I really try to surround myself with things that remind me of that abundance and prosperity mindset that I want to live in my entire life. So the third way you can use color magic as a way to boost your manifestation mojo is through eating the colors. Yes, eating that color will help you bring out its correspondences and attributes way faster. I don't know, maybe you're feeling less creative and less inspired than before. Eating a banana or an orange will help you just fine. Maybe you want to be more courageous, more brave today. Get yourself a red apple. Doing things like this, especially if you're doing it regularly and consciously, can help you loads. So please do not hesitate to try it out. And if you do, come back and tell us in the comment section, how does it feel to eat the colors instead of just wearing them and surrounding yourself with them? So the fourth way you can use colors is especially targeted to you, my dear cosmic witchy ladies, and it is adding colors to your beauty routines. I'm speaking about creams, lotions, serums, decoctions, but also hair color and face masks. Putting colors into these things that you do in your beauty routine will help you a lot. So do not hesitate on that. If you want to add more love, if you want to attract a man, if you want to just be more talkative, more compassionate, more loving, more nurturing, add these colors and you will start seeing the results, especially if you combine it with eating the colors, wearing the colors, and surrounding yourself with the colors. Last but not least in today's list is visualizing your colors. So whenever you meditate next, I want you to now choose your colors correctly. If you're meditating on, I don't know, if you're doing a body scan meditation as an example, please visualize a color like a green color covering you and healing your body, or a red color giving you courage in order to go about your day. Doing this will help you a lot. Guaranteed, your life will change upside down if you do this regularly. Choosing colors is really important because when we're mindful about the colors that we accept in our environment and in our reality, we can change and impact this said reality. And another important thing that I want to leave you with before I go is that as important as it is to change the relationship you have with colors in the future, it's also important to look at it from a present perspective. Like, what's your current relationship with colors? Do you overuse certain colors? Are you hiding behind certain colors? I don't know, maybe you're wearing too much black, but then complaining that no one hears you or sees you. Or maybe you're wearing too much red, but then you complain that there's too much anger and, you know, sexual harassment in your environment. I don't know. Take a closer look at those colors that you use in your life. How are they supporting you, and how can you support that relationship so that it can give you even more benefits in the long run? On this note, thank you so much for watching. Again, feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't yet, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.